Welcome to my fifth and final vlog for my entrepreneurial mindset module. In this final video, I will be discussing the themes of passions and problem solving, which are both very important in the journey to success. Firstly, we have passions. This gives a person a reason to continue learning and to work towards a goal. If you're not passionate about what you are working on, you're unlikely to achieve what it is you're actually aiming for. For me personally, I've always been very passionate about working with animals. Even as a child, I started off wanting to be a vet, but that wasn't right for me. However, I'd always kept the same passion about working with animals, but also gained that passion for business, and being able to bring them together is something which I aspired to have in the future. And with the dog harness accessory company that I hope to have, this will fulfill that passion I have for both working with animals, especially dogs, because dogs they do mean a lot to me and my family. And then the business side of things, I've always enjoyed that throughout school, college, and then obviously onto university with my undergraduate degree and then onto my master's. Joining those two together is something I really hope that I can achieve. It generates enthusiasm needed to overcome the biggest obstacles and the different challenges that I've faced in various situations. It can inspire teamwork, hard work, and eventually that success that I really do hope I can achieve. Results is definitely something that can be achieved from having passion for what you're doing. I myself can relate to this as two separate university assignments that I completed with I got very different results for them. One of them I felt very enthused by, really quite not excited as such, but I was quite happy to work on, and I was very interested in what I was researching, and I knew that it was something that could help me with my future goals and endeavours. And I was able to achieve one of my highest marks, and I didn't feel as though I'd put any extra hours or extra hard work into the assignment. I just felt very passionate about it, and it gave me the confidence in what it was that I was writing about, and yeah, it did show in the results that I achieved that by enjoying what you're writing about, you're more likely to get a better grade. But then on the other hand, for a different module, completely different assignment I was doing, I found very difficult. I couldn't understand the assessment criteria. Even when asking my tutor and my fellow peers, I was still finding it quite a difficult task. Not only difficult, I didn't find it particularly interesting to write about. And I think the fact that I didn't find it interesting, it meant that I spent a lot of time procrastinating, meaning I was wasting valuable time that I could have been using wisely to write the assignment. I didn't feel as though the assignment would be useful for me at that point. I mean, looking back, I know exactly why the different assignments are set, and I know that they all will be useful for the future. But at the time I had no desire to continue with the assignment. I did complete it, but as expected, I didn't receive a very good mark, but I knew that I wasn't going to get an amazing grade because I was really struggling with it and I didn't try hard enough, because I really was not very interested in it whatsoever. And that was shown in the results that I gained. Capel 2019 stated that when he started out, his passion was to start a business and to succeed at it. His passion for succeeding and avoiding failure caused him to learn new things that he didn't want to. For example, public speaking and writing. Myself, I need to use my passion to do things I may not feel comfortable in doing, but in the long term will be very beneficial to me for my own confidence and my own venture too. In a previous vlog, I was able to discuss networking and how I feel, extremely uncomfortable in doing so. But it is something I need to overcome and move forward with, and I need to gain those useful contacts that I'm likely to need in the future, and they may even be able to use me in the future once I've gained more experience. At networking events, I'd be able to use my passion to talk about my business idea and the reasons behind the idea and why I am so passionate about what I want to do. The second theme I will be discussing is problem solving. This is all about finding solutions and resolving any issues and problems that may be holding me back in some way. Ensuring the correct problem is identified is very important. Often enough, looking back, you can see what should have been done. However, to be successful, you need to ensure you do it correct the first time and resolve any issues as quickly as possible to, save the damage that could be done. Vice 2011 stated that effective problem solving is all about logical thinking, and I know myself that this is a skill I need to improve on. I do already have experience in issues such as customer complaints, because I'm a manager at the moment, and dealing with customer complaints is something that I've had quite a bit of experience in. But I do still now look back and feel I could maybe have dealt with it in a different way. But, I'm still learning every day. So it is a great way for me to reflect and know what to look for in the future, to keep on improving on that. I often don't like to deal with certain situations, and as bad as it sounds, I do try to avoid them if I can, but I know I need to change my thinking in that way, because problems will, they won't resolve themselves. Richard Newton, he said that the most successful businesses don't avoid problems, they solve them. And I think, for me, in order for me to improve and add to my problem solving skills, I need to stop avoiding situations and just, go for it head on and deal with it. I plan to ask my manager at work for a little bit more responsibility. It's been mentioned about me maybe being in charge of recruitment, and I know this would be a big challenge for me because I've never done anything like it before, but it'll be a great way for me to gain further skills and improve on my problem solving skills, as I'm sure there's likely to be various challenges with a task such as recruitment. To conclude my final vlog, it's clear to see that there is a link between passions and problem solving, and how by expressing my passion for my venture, I'll be able to use it to help solve any problems along the way. They're both equally as important as each other, but having a passion for what you do will be, you know, the biggest driver of your success. And, you know, looking back at all the vlogs that I've spoken about, I think all the different themes are very important in the journey to success, and they all closely link together, and I don't think any of them are more important than another. However, I do feel passion is definitely one of the top themes that will, you know, drive you to where you want to be, because if you are not passionate about what you're doing, not only you won't feel like you really want to do it, other people will see it, and, like, you know, your suppliers, they will, if they don't see that you're passionate about it, then they may not also believe in it. So yeah, in my mind, I feel like passion is definitely one of the most important attributes of, you know, being successful. But all the other themes, they do, you know, all closely link, and I feel like using them all together, you will be able to get to where you want to be. And I hope that I can improve on all of the different skills that I already have, and you know, obtain skills I don't already have, but, you know, be able to solve the issues I'll face with the different skills that I can gain from taking part in the different, you know, activities such as networking events. Thank you for listening.